Hey YouTubers, model community, this is Mario Cosby coming at you with a fabulous update to the 70 Plymouth Superbird. I did a little painting and got the body done and got the interior done. Got the rear end done. So I'll give you a quick lookie. And so far no problems. Everything's just going along smoothly as it should. Here's the color. That, of course, nothing's glued in, so it's a little lower than what it would normally be in the front. Maybe not. I think that is the stance that I'm going for, but we'll see. Once I get the glass, well, I had it in there with the glass and everything, and it seemed to mock up real nice. But I don't have the tire on the right side, and I still got to put the decals on the front headlight buckets, and they have some decals that go on the side of this spoiler back here, this wing. And the reason I didn't put them on prior to clearing the car is because they have a matte finish to it, almost it's got like a semi-gloss. Let me put it to you that way. It's like a semi-gloss color, and putting the clear over it would have just gave it a nice glossy shine, and I didn't want that, so I'll put those on. I'll see how it looks once they're on there, and if it looks decent, then I'll leave it alone. If it don't look decent, I'll take them off once they dry. Be a little harder, but I can still get them off. So haven't started on the engine yet. I was going to put a blower, but when I look at it now, I really don't want to mess with the hood. I really don't want to cut a hole in it and have this big blower hat sticking out of it. So I'm going to put a dual carburetor manifold on. It's not a tunnel ran, just a regular two carburetor manifold with a air breather. The air breather I may just leave, not glue it on. So we'll see. But let me take the body off. I'll show you what I did with the interior. The one thing I don't like about the interior, it reminds me of, again, an AMT. It didn't Revell has stepped its game up as far as the interior. They give you a lot of pieces, and the molded parts are beautiful, but this was just blah. So I dressed it up the best I could, and did what I worked with the best what I could with the little I did have. But yeah, two-tone the seats, did the seat belts with the photo etch seat belt latches, and the dash, detailed that as best as I could. Was really, again, not much there to work with. Same thing with the shifter, and I flocked the flocked the interior. So put a couple of photo etched speaker grills in there, give it a little touch there. And what I did to the rear was rear's all in, and what I added was the fuel pump, wired it in and plumbed it, and the Super B, that's the chassis that it came out. Let me get the box here for all those that maybe don't know what I'm talking about, but that's the model right there that I use. I buy several of these kits only for the tubbing. I can use their chassis in a whole lot of cars that I want to make into a Pro Street. What I like about this kit, it comes with a Hemi, but it got tunnel ram, and then it has these air breathers on there, and they have various different air breathers that come in the kit, various different manifolds that come in the kit. The one thing it didn't come with the gas tank. So what I did, I had a one of my donor's cards was an old Barracuda, and I took the gas tank out of that, and it fitted on each side of the rails. And what I did was just filed a notch on the front and back of the tank so it can lay down between the rails. I glued it in. Worked out just fine. And the other thing I like about this Superbird kit is it comes with these fuel pumps and some other things that are really nice accessories, and that's what I used on this kit. So this is my last kit, so I'm gonna have to go out and probably buy a couple of more the next couple of weeks coming up. So there you have it, YouTubers. Now I just got to put tomorrow what I'll do is, God willing, I'll paint the inside of the interior beige, you know, the same color as the interior tub, and put the glass in the mirror, in the rear view mirror, and put the rear lights in. And yeah, I did the Plymouth thing. And how I did the Plymouth was once it was all painted, I just came with some 800 wet and dry and very carefully sanded it down to the primer, and that's where it's at now. Or I may have took it down to the base, you know, the white, the body itself, which was white, and it worked out real well, as you can see. And then after that, I just took my McGuire's polishing paste and just rubbed out the scratch marks that the sandpaper left behind. It worked out real well. So little tip for those that have raised letters on their cars and just too small to paint in, that's the way I do mine, you know. Or if I got a line that I want to enhance, instead of painting it, I'll sand it down, and like I did on my Riviera, and that turned out real nice. It looked like pinstriping. So there you have it, YouTubers. Next time you see this, it'll be all done, and I'll do a final update video. I want to thank all my subscribers again, and all those that come visit my page, and I thank you for your comments and your great shout outs and your accolades. I appreciate them very much. Again, if you have any questions, any comments you want to leave, please leave them. I'll be more than happy to answer and get back to you. So again, today's what, Wednesday? I may have this done by Saturday or Monday, something like that. But if I don't have a video posted up by this weekend, everyone have a great and wonderful weekend, and enjoy the weather. It's nice out there. Well, up here for some reason it dropped to 41 degrees, but it'll be warm again tomorrow. Until then, YouTubers, take care and God bless.